So guys, here we are, all stripped down. Next couple days, and my dad can give me a hand here. I'm gonna pop this out. Not that I can't do it myself. I have before, but it's just a pain in the ass, and I'm kind of busy over the weekend with family stuff. Good news here is I haven't found anything wrong yet. I mean, obviously, I haven't really dove right in yet. But there's a couple things you can look for. The spark plugs look normal. They're a little dirty, a little sootier than I'd like, but probably for me idling it some more. No damage to any spark plugs from detonation, obviously. No, the oil looked super clean actually, and I got one of these fancy tools over here. I can't remember where I got this from, but I cut my oil filters apart with this, and there was absolutely no metal in any of the pleats of the filter. I run a Wix 5115, maybe that's the number, something like that. It's a really good filter, no metal in it. I searched through every pleat. You'll see it in here. See the pleats are torn from me flexing it apart. It might be dirty now from being in here, but that's a really good filter. 51515, I guess. Is it? No metal in there. Like the original filter from startup on this had a little bit, like nothing unusual, just from startup. But that's a good sign too. So preliminarily, it's looking okay from what I can tell so far. I think I'm still convinced there's a noise in there. Maybe one bearing is just bad. I don't know. We're gonna find out. And anyhow, with the cam's gonna get changed to something I like better. So it'll be a plus. And I'm still probably gonna lower the compression, end up with a custom set of pistons. But it'll also give me a chance to clean up and paint some of the stuff, like that K-frame needs to be freshened up. And I painted that oil pump. Originally it was blue, but somehow over the years, I guess I didn't paint it enough. I don't know, it rusted from the inside out under the paint or something. So I can touch all this stuff up. I thought about going back to an orange engine, but I don't know, I like the blue. I think the blue's a little more, a little different. Not a lot of people do blue engines. It's always the orange, so I like to be different. I think I'll keep it blue. But does have a little oil leak actually down there. As you can see on the time machine cover, something's leaking a little bit. Nothing big, but so yeah, a whole bunch of bolts out. Make it easier. Just in here, like a loose tooth, I guess, as weak as it can be. Nothing else. I didn't find any other odd shit wrong. So I did have a little bit of an exhaust leak on the other side though, from where I was hearing the noise. That header gasket was a little loose. I've reused these header gaskets maybe, I don't know, a couple times. They're reusable, these aluminum multi-layers. I don't know if I can reuse them again or not. I'll probably buy new ones just to make my life easier. But one of them looks like this guy probably, was leaking a little bit. But to me, it definitely sounded like a knock. It didn't sound like like exhaust header leak. It was more of a punk noise, like deeper. Anyway, I don't know how many of you guys, how experienced all my viewers or subscribers are, but make it easy on yourself, especially for when these projects are gonna sit over the winter after you get them apart, like the reassembly is gonna sit. Do yourself a favor and group your stuff up and label it, you know? Because like in my case, you got this little bushing that goes inside the fan tub, and it sits inside this little hole here, because this hub will do a couple different things, because this pokes through. It fits there anyway. But what I'm saying is you drop that thing on the floor, and then you pick it up and say, where did this come from? And then hopefully you remember, and I did, and I said, oh, that's that bushing for the fan. But you know, just label your stuff and keep it together, because all this stuff's gonna have to be boxed up, and put over there under the boat probably until spring. And when hopefully this will be freshened up and it'll be the way I want it, and reassembly will occur. Good deal on that motor pole plate right there at Advanced Auto, I think, for $18.99. Make your life easy, guys, and get yourself one of those. Best $20 for a tool you can reuse a billion times. Yeah, so I don't remember how I got these guys threaded under there, because for the life of me, I can't get them out, because this is, either way, they don't want to come. Even my thermostat doesn't want to fit under that. I don't know how I did it. But there was a, yeah, label all your stuff too as you pull it apart, if you end up clipping it, because that got clipped and rejoined. So I think maybe we threaded it from the front to the back and then joined it back there just to keep the setup clean, I guess. I don't know. But here we sit. Here we sit, waiting to pop this apart in the next couple days. Should be fun. I don't want to have all this extra work to do, but I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy taking down engines and inspecting them. It's more intricate and technical, and you can learn about your creation. So in a way, I dread it, but then I look forward to it too, and definitely look forward to a different cam. So yeah, try putting a set of TTI headers on with a starter. What a pain in the ass. You got to do it at the same time. That sucks. See, another trick I use for anybody, older guys are gonna remember this. Put your nuts back on everything, guys. Because then when you go to put it back together, you'll have them, right? These guys are gonna get threaded back on the bell housing. Those are the starter stud bolts, Those will go back on the valve cover when I pop it off. And then when I strip the engine down, I'll end up bagging more stuff. And I remember what most of this stuff is just by looking at it nowadays, because I've been dealing with this for 20 years. So, but you know how it is. You lose stuff. It's a pain in the ass. You don't want to lose stuff and have to redo your shit. That slows you down and it just gives you a headache. I don't know if I remember anything else, guys, about this. So, talk to you later.